Hey guys, welcome to our Waste Not Wednesday. Today's live comes to you courtesy of the dollar store and the thrift store. Well, not courtesy because they didn't give us the stuff, but that's where we went shopping at to get all of the supplies to make what we're coming up with. So we're super excited about that. If you love Farmhouse, Thrifted, DIY type things, we come live Waste Not Wednesday every Wednesday, 10 a.m. Mountain Time. Thrift hauls, we are live at 8:30 Mountain Time on Saturday night. And we have tons of DIY, so make sure you hit that subscribe, notifications, and thumbs up. All right, let's get started here. How do you feel about today's DIY?
I'm pretty excited actually because it's easy. And it was cheap. Like these bunt pans were about $1.50 a piece at the thrift store, and all of this stuff here, Jami just went and raided the Dollar Tree. We've got all these little Santas.
Tis the season, man. If you want stuff from the Dollar Tree and you want the cute stuff, you have to go now because they will run out of the cute stuff.
Yeah, they run out quick.
And I don't know about cheap because these are chocked full of stuff, but I bought enough supplies that I can do more stuff later because it's like the scarcity rule. I know all the cute stuff runs out. Those are actually for, I want to do some little bird's nest later.
Those are for later.
Well, we could use them for this.
Santa's beard is very soft yarn.
Yeah, I love all the fun stuff. My favorite things are the glittered deer heads because I love glitter, but I don't actually enjoy the art of glittering. So these are cute. Those come in like how many are in that pack, those doves?
5.
5 doves. So those are always good. Anytime you can get a multi-pack, that's good. And then how cute are these glittered stars? Look at that.
It's like tree toppers.
I know, but I was thinking they'd be good to like pop out of the side. We can take off this metal part if we need to, or we can leave it on. Love those.
I think that's
all of them.
There's red option.
And then there's
it says Merry Christmas.
And then when you're doing little Bundt pan decor, you want little mini Christmas balls. And so this is a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. I guess I could have just read
all kinds of like berry stems over there.
Yeah, and I got all these berry stems at the dollar store. You have to be careful because sometimes they like break off and they look weird. But I picked up a lot of these little. I actually tempted to go back and do our whole tree in dollar store.
You gotta keep the Santa beard away from all of these other things though.
It's okay.
Because
Santa
they are glittery.
Glitter. So we cheated a little. These are actually, I don't know if we'll use them. These are not from the Dollar Tree. These are actually from Michael's, and the whole bag was like 70% off when I bought them, and I think they were like $1 something a bag. But I don't know if we'll use them. We just have them because when they were on clearance, I just scooped them all up.
All right, I'm kind of clearing out because we gotta have some room to craft.
Yeah, we gotta get started. You're like, what are we doing with all this dollar stuff? Well, let me tell you. I saw on Pinterest, but also my friend Brenda Klomp. Am I saying that right? Brenda Klomp? Mm-hmm. I don't know. She lives down in St. George. She's coming out with she has a new business name, which I can't remember what it is. But she was making some of these, and then also the vintage pelican from here in Utah. Denise had some of these that I thought they were so cute, and we picked up all these bunt pans. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the bunt pan like this, we're gonna leave it flat, and we're gonna fill the middle. So we have to come up with...
Oh, you fill them from that end?
Yeah. I know the pictures I sent you were like this. You can also fill in here and make something that hangs. But it's a little bit harder to hang these, or you could do the outside and then you can hang them from the middle hole like this.
I was thinking like fill them up like this, like a bowl.
Oh yeah, no, you make the bowl.
I was wrong.
But you know, we could do that too. We have a lot of bunt pans here. The reason why I'm doing this is because we sell a lot of bunt pans and people don't it usually takes a little bit to buy them, but if you can show people what you can do with them, then they will buy them just to recreate that look. So I might even take my leftover dollar store supplies and offer it for sale for people so they can just get all of it.
Well, and these ones we found, I don't know if they've been painted afterwards or if this is the original paint, it's just not hanging tough, but they've got really good chippy paint on them already, so they're perfect.
I gotta put it this way. You know what Lena Free just said? This is really funny considering I literally got here 2 minutes before we went live. She said, you always look so calm and organized on lives. Hats off to you. I'd be scrambling to catch my breath from the prep. I left the dollar store.
We were scrambling.
I left the dollar store at 9:45. And I drove straight here from the dollar store. I did have them like put all of my stuff in these red bins that I bought so that way they'd be ready to go. But I literally got here, shoved a cheese stick, a half a bag of M&Ms in my mouth, and then I let Deb turn the camera on. So definitely today is a rushed day. But okay, so we've got chippy white, Got some chippy blue.
These ones have the blue. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah. And then we actually have one painted over there, but I don't know if that color is going to go with anything we got going on over here because it's really bright. So maybe we'll paint it something else.
It's hard to see.
Yeah. Okay, let's get started.
Let's get to crafting.
So I didn't show you the picture.
So these just go down in the middle and then we're gonna hot glue them, right?
Yeah.
Do I need to trim
We
those?
kind of need, yeah, we need, do you have little snippers?
Yep. Let me go get those. They're down in the basement right now. I'll be right back.
All right, he's coming back. I'm gonna read comments. Let's see, everybody's saying hello, hello, love Dollar Tree. I bought those. Ivy says she's gonna have to hit up the dollar store. Spray deer hair with hairspray so the glitter doesn't fall off. That's a smart idea. I actually have hairspray in the car because I'm not going back home and you can see my hair is soaking wet, and when my bangs dry, I'm gonna have to blow dry them and hairspray them. So I do have hairspray in the car, so that's a good tip. They said hairspray the glitter.
Oh, to keep it from peeling.
Yeah, so we'll have to hairspray it after we make it.
All right, let's get to snipping these.
Okay, now don't snip them too short. Kind of snip them like.
Are these adjustable? It looks like that's adjustable. We could run it all the way up.
Yeah. Okay. We'll try it. Thanks, Cindy. Debbie helped me pick out this outfit, but she held me hostage on Monday night. Told me I had to buy some new clothes. I was like, lady, shopping's painful.
Okay. Get to arranging stuff.
Well, I have to. So this is going to be like the top height there. So I don't.
Oh,
you know
so
what
you
I
do need them shorter?
Do we have any floral foam?
I doubt it. No, not over there.
Darn it, why didn't I think of that? All right, let me put a pine cone in the bottom.
Put a pine cone in and you can glue that down good to the
We're gonna
bottom.
make a pine cone frog. There we go.
So I'm gonna leave these longer, and then as you fit them in, let me know how long you need them to be.
All right, I can do this.
You're gonna need this.
I know, just a minute. All right. Debbie made you buy it. She did. If you talk to Debbie, she'll tell you. She'll probably make a video about me talking about crap while I was in there. I'm like, Debbie, stop it. It looks fine. Okay.
Okay, so now this is all we're left with, but we'll be able to
Don't mind me just shoving a pine cone in here.
we'll be able to arrange them much better now because they're kind of long for like a vase, which that would also be cool, like in a jar or something.
This is not going down in here the way one would go. Okay, hold on.
Glue the sides.
Hold on.
People might be right. It might be time for a new hot glue gun.
Are they talking about my hot glue gun?
They always do, inevitably.
What's wrong with it? It's good. If I buy a new one, it's gonna look just like that, like 3 times after I use it.
It's just all crusty and.
I have some more at home. They all look the same. Some of them I inherited from my mother. All right, I gotta wait for this to dry.
Okay, I'm still gonna just keep taking these apart.
In case you don't know, I'm shoving a pine cone in here because there's a hole in the middle of this, and I need to be able to hot glue what I put in here to something. Now, if you were smart, you'd also purchase floral foam at the dollar store, cut it to fit, and just slide that sucker right in. But in lieu of floral foam, we are using a pine cone as a frog. Caitlin says, I love that you used your mouth to push the stick. You know what? Sometimes your hand's busy, you just gotta, you know. And now there's lipstick on there. Keeping it real, you know. Also, I know some of y'all don't like when I talk about it, but if you notice my skin is peeling, I do not have a disease. I just got a chemical peel a few days ago, and that's the reality of it. It's like not.
You want to hand me some of those red picks?
Okay, it's kind of drying a little bit. Red picks?
Yep. And give me a variety of things.
A variety of things?
Yeah.
Well, how about I just give you the whole bucket?
That works.
Okay, so now I need to decide what, oh, they need to be a little shorter because the pine cone's taller.
Yeah, well, how do you, that's what I said, like,
Yeah, I'll
you
just-
figure out height you want, and then, because you probably just, you don't want them too high, do you?
No, I'm gonna like go shorter and shorter. All right. I need another set of those snippers. These are from Harbor Freight, aren't they?
Yeah, they're like $1.50.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I didn't practice this, as is evident by the fact
All
that
right, so you're going about 5 inches
well,
tall.
now I need shorter.
I'm just
Because I
gonna,
need to like, I have a center, right? And then I need to come in with, yeah, there.
I'm
So
pushing the leaves up, is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. We just need to fill in around this base a little bit.
Do you want to do all white, or do you want me to mix in some red?
No, we can do some of these reds.
Because you're gonna need something down here to hold all this
Yeah, that's
up.
what so these need to be shorter, about that long. I'll hold these while the glue dries.
Okay.
I'd rather buy paint and thrifted decor than clothes any day. You can't get too fat for a dresser. I like it. I like it.
That is great.
She told me, Debbie says, you're an influencer, you gotta dress the part. And I'm like, I'm also a crafter. But I don't mind. I complain a lot, but I appreciate her help. I told her once we get because we're gonna have this huge walk-in closet, and once I get that, I'll have her help me go through my clothes, and then we'll make a list of things I need.
It's not like you don't have a ton
No,
of clothes.
I do. It's just I can't see a lot of it, so it just doesn't make sense to buy more of it when I can't even see what I have. Because
The trouble is, as an adult, it's like when you're a kid, you actually wear your stuff out and you outgrow it. As an adult, we have stuff from 20 years ago.
I don't have anything from 20 years ago.
I have shirts from 20 years ago.
I don't have anything from 20 years ago. Hey, I used to weigh 105 pounds 20 years ago. I ain't fitting in nothing from 20 years ago.
I went from a large to an extra large, and now I'm back kind of to a large. They're a little snug, but the extra larges look way too big. So.
How cold was it in Lehigh last night?
It was cold. It got down to 9 degrees last night, and it was up to 13 when we got up and going this morning.
Can you hand me a deer or something?
You need a deer. You want the full deer or just the deer head?
Email. I don't know. Like I said, didn't really think this through. I just had to buy in a hurry, so just
build as you go.
I had to oh my gosh, that's so stinking cute. All right, I'm gonna build the rest of this.
I'll get you guys a close up here in just a minute. You can kind of see what we're building here.
I can't get close because I'm peeling, so all close ups will be done.
I'll bring it up close so you guys can kind of see how it's going together here in just a minute.
Zita says she loves the clothes I wore before. These are actually, everything I bought was comfortable, let me tell you. I didn't buy anything that wasn't comfy because let's be honest, it's still me here. I'm just gonna look a little cuter, but still gonna be comfortable because Jami likes her comfort. All right, all I'm doing, guys, so that way I'm just doing it without saying anything. I built some height in the middle and now I'm just filling around the edges and then I'll add some embellishments. So this is just the base of it. Probably it's gonna take you about 2 picks, so $2 worth of these sprigs to fill in the center, and then probably another $3 or less depending on what you put on it in embellishments. So that's $5 plus the Bundt pen was $1.50, so $6.50, and these will sell for at least $20 for the small ones in our shop. So that gives you kind of an idea of profit margin there, and it'll make your shop look really cute.
Or how much you can save if you're going to DIY it for your own home.
Exactly, and if you sell Bundt pans that you don't do this to, then it will help you sell more Bundt pans because sometimes people just want to create on their own. All right, let me put one more pick right here. Actually, I want some of those big red berries.
Bundt pans are fun because they come in all kinds of crazy colors, and they usually have been cooked in and they've got some good age.
So I want to do one that's like white and this burgundy color and no like Christmas red.
Okay, so just the white.
Yeah, it's been very cold. Trick or treating is, you know what's gonna stink is not necessarily trick or treating. My son has a championship game, and he was my little boy, my 3rd grader, he was so cold. This needs to be shorter by about that much. He was so cold he was crying when I picked him up yesterday. So as soon as I get done at the shop today, I'm buying him 2 sets of long johns, so that way he's all nice and toasty. Because when Redrick cries, it darn near breaks your heart because he's just a tender boy. Can you cut that right there?
Again?
Yeah, sorry.
Right.
We're gonna go straight from the game to, we've got a chili cook-off and costume party at the church. So that'll be fun. It is too early for temperatures so low, Denise. Denise lives here in Utah, so she knows our pain. So this is a cute little reindeer.
To give you an idea of how cold it is, our average temp in December is usually like 38 in the day and about 19 at night, and we got yesterday was like 32 and 10, so we're way early on the cold temps.
It'll get warm again. This is not like gonna stay this way. If it does, remember how I said we weren't moving to California? That might happen. Just kidding. Just kidding. I have a hard time because I have arthritis, so like this morning at Orange Theory, my bones were, alright, that's not gonna work. Look, it's flopping down. So I gotta get up behind.
You gotta get something up underneath that deer.
Yeah, I'm gonna put something behind it.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna, all right, we gotta get this deer. This deer is like not cooperating. See how it's flopping down? So I'm gonna take this pine cone and I'm gonna use it to prop up my deer.
The sticker is on here really well.
That sticker is there for the distance.
Well, maybe we'll cut that one off.
Get some more glue in this situation. All right, I might need to add some more picks.
So Jamie's going warm clothes shopping for Redrick so that he can have his warm athletic gear. And I am headed over to the farmhouse and starting work over there. I'm gonna be filming over there today, and hopefully we have a video up tomorrow, Friday, on the farmhouse on what we're doing over there and give you guys an update on that, because we are as ready as you guys to get back in there and get that thing finished.
But you know, it's real life, man. We gotta wait for permits and everything just like everybody else. We need to get that structural stuff done. All right, we're getting there. So
We're almost ready for a close-up?
Almost. So I've got this. I probably should finish.
Hold it still for half a second.
I probably should finish taking off.
You got hot glue hairs all over.
I might have exceeded my picks on this one. Guys, look how cute that is. All right, I'm gonna add. I'm not done.
Not done. All right.
I'm gonna add some Christmas balls.
Oh, it just keeps building. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, Christmas is not the time to be judicious. It's like the more is better.
You weren't judicious. You went and got all this stuff from the dollar store.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm just saying, I'm not gonna hold back at Christmas, man. Jingle bells. All right. Okay. These are just those Christmas balls. I'm gonna put those on here.
Are you reading comments?
I'm not reading comments. They're talking to each other. What flowers are there in this centerpiece? So these are just berry picks. And then there's like this pick that has berries and pine cones on it. And each berry pick has like 3 of these. So sometimes when you buy them at the regular store, they're only 69 cents, but you get like 1 of them, and this one has a lot of them. And it might be cheaper to purchase your berries at Michael's when they're on sale. I just happen to be at the dollar store, so that's where everything's from.
We forgot to show you, this is the Floral Garden Gypso. They're small little white flowery.
I thought those were kind of farmhousey, so I was like, yeah, let's add that.
And it works. It almost looks like they got snow on them.
I'm just adding a little bit of gold to kind of level out the deer head, so it's not just one bit of glitter, you know? Okay. Okay, let's get this one shoved in there. All right. Okay. I've used half a stick of hot glue. Hopefully we have enough hot glue for these. Okay, here we go. You want to show them the close-up of this one?
Yes. Hold on, let me get the hot
Is it all where it's supposed to be?
the hot glue hairs off.
Okay. Look how cute that is. I like it. I like it a lot.
So Tammy, yes, so far all of these items have been from the dollar store with the exception of the pine cones. Those came from Michael's and we got them 70% off.
But they had pine cones at the dollar store. I just didn't buy them because I already have these in my craft supplies. All right, there we go. Scoot my chair back.
Okay,
We gotta
one
ship
done.
those amazing cutting boards. They're actually all sold. So if we get more,
We are shipping them, but it's limited on how much wood I have. If we're gonna run out of the wood from the farmhouse pretty quick because I didn't have a ton of big beams like that. So I will have to source some more old wood, and if we do, we will let you guys know.
Okay, so I'm gonna
I
style
think
one.
there's one big one left.
This is like your over-the-top Christmas situation here, right? So I'm gonna put this one here so you guys can see it. Oh, maybe over here.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make one that's a little more farmhousey this time. So I'm gonna go with these little white ones, these burgundy like berries. I think I might do the muted, like
The flat ones
the
without
matte
the glitter.
balls. Yeah, like the ones that are matte, more matte Christmas balls. And then I might add. I feel like that ribbon is a little bit much for these little pans, but if we do a bigger pan,
I think if you put it down in there and had it coming, like flowing
well,
out.
why don't you do one, like just make one, if you were to make one all by yourself, you do it.
If I were to make one all by myself, okay, I'm gonna go with the gray ribbon.
These Bundt pans are from the thrift store. So the Bundt pans are all from the thrift store, and the other supplies all dollar store. Now this
We're
is
breaking
not,
rank on the ribbon. This is
not dollar store ribbon, but this ribbon is, we buy it wholesale and we sell it at the shop here for $3 a yard. So it's a little spendy, but it's very cute and adds a good impact, and you don't need a lot of it. So if you don't want to use it, they do have ribbon at the dollar store too. All right, let's see. How much are we selling these for? So I said about $20, depending on how much supplies I use. For the little ones. Big ones would probably be more like 25 or 26. Okay, I gotta get my plug for the bottom. Do you need a plug?
I might not need one because I'm gonna do some ribbing
Okay.
in the bottom of mine coming out.
All right. Like I said, Zeb will try to make some more of those cutting boards as we get more wood from the farmhouse. So don't worry.
I do have one of the smaller ones left with the.
Yeah, I think that one will wind up selling today.
Yeah.
Charles Rice says, not my favorite project, but he's still watching. Well, that's dedication, Charles.
I'm not building anything today out of old stuff. We got to get in there and get more old wood out of the farmhouse there, and then we'll be back at it.
But Brittany loves it. Brittany Brown, she loves it. So
we're going to be doing, so we will have tons of Waste Not Wednesday coming up with the farmhouse because I'm going to be building an entire island out of salvage doors and wood and things like that for that. And then we're doing custom countertops in there that we might be able to work in. We can't decide, are you wanting to do wood countertops on the island or
yeah, so the
'cause
island's
we're
gonna be like butcher block style.
Okay, and then the countertops on the cabinets, because we're only doing lower cabinets, we're not doing uppers, we're just gonna do shelves on the uppers in the kitchen so you can see the backsplash, because we're doing a subway tile all the way up to the ceiling on the backsplash. Those will be cement. We're gonna do cement countertops on that. So we do have some fun stuff coming up for Wednesdays. It's just gonna be a minute, probably about a week or so while I get these structural upgrades done. I'm basically building a 2x4 wall along the whole inside of the brick wall, and that's what's gonna support the roof because the structural engineer did not like the roof all sitting on the
stuck.
brick. All right, I'm gonna steal this hot glue gun from you.
So somebody had a really good idea, and we happen to have some in the closet. They said they'd love to see these up on a candlestick.
Oh,
We
I have a
should
big
bust
one.
out those fatty candlesticks that we
Get
have in
some-
the closet.
I have paint out
we can
too.
paint 'em
You can
white.
paint it.
Jason says, hey guys, new to your show. Thanks for watching us today as we're creating some Bundt pan art with dollar store finds and some thrifted Bundt pans.
So I'm not gonna lie, this is also not my favorite project, but when we sell these, it will be one of my favorite projects.
It is his favorite thing is to make money. Well, not his favorite thing, but it's, it's right up there. with
I
things
can't
that
build
like-
farm tables every day.
Look.
And to be honest, the farm table is still out there and we'll probably sell a couple of these today.
Well, I didn't even have a price tag on that farm table. I didn't really want to sell it over the weekend because I wanted it for, I was thinking people would eat their tacos out of it, but nobody did. I was trying to be a good hostess,
I see.
but there we are. Okay, I'm gonna put these in
Okay.
there.
So that's all flowing out there and
It's flowing. Oh.
I'm
yeah.
gonna do some wrinkly action on there.
There-
Well, they've got wire frame in the end of these ribbons so you can shape them however you want.
You weren't kidding. That's quite the deal.
Yeah, this is why you don't leave me to my own devices.
You do what you want.
Sometimes
Okay.
it doesn't always turn out as far as the cute factor goes.
Zeb, but you're the cute factor. So.
No, stop it.
Yeah. All right, this is such a cute way to use bun pans. I can see them used for different seasons. I would use fresh flowers. I've never seen them used this way. Very clever. Like I said, not my idea. I got it from the Vintage Pelican and my friend Brenda. And I did see a few on Pinterest done similarly, but not exactly the same. So I can't take the credit for this design idea. I'm just building some height in the middle. The last one I did the middle first, which I actually think is probably the better way to go. So this one I'm going a little bit more traditional farmhouse, less Christmas glitter, because some people just like less is more. So I'm going to try to.
All right, I'm just gonna. Where did those little pipes
If
go?
they ever made a glue that like wasn't stringy, do they make a non-stringy glue stick? Because that would be great.
I think it's because.
Oh, sorry, just hit your hat.
That's all right. I think it's because we use high temp.
Oh, okay. Zeb, you can bring them in close too to like see what we got going on the table.
All right, I'll bring you guys in here in just a sec.
All right. Oh, thanks, Kimberly. She says I look gorgeous. What is the address of the new store? So the new store is 1245 West Main Street in Lehigh, Utah. Yeah, not too close. I'm peeling. Just kidding. And we are open Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 to 6, and Saturday 10 to 4. Oh, this one's not even staying in. It's break and rank.
It's break and rank. We are gonna need some more hot glue here. in just
I
a
messaged
sec.
Debbie this morning and I said, get your bum to the dollar store. We're making a Bundt pan thing and you're gonna wanna copy us. And she was already at the dollar store.
She was there.
Yes. And I bought her a bunch of mini furniture that she can use for her display. I gotta mail them to her today. And a few things that didn't fit in her bag that she thrifted while she was here. Okay. So you can kind of see what I got going on here. We're getting there. I'm gonna add a few pine cones and some matte balls. So they have the glittered ones and then they have these matte ones that are just a little bit more classic kind of farmhouse, less glam and more farmhouse. Oh, I like these. Are you gonna use these ones?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. I'll use these ones. Can I use a few of these? I have two. Or are we out of picks?
No.
Oh, I have to cut them apart
You
myself?
gotta cut your own. Otherwise, I'll spend the whole time
The
cutting and I
struggle
won't
is
get
real.
any building done.
All right. See, it's your building. You're just building a Bundt pan centerpiece.
All right, give me that.
Hold on. I got it. Are you laughing at
Your hand
mine?
is not working today.
Oh, that's cute. Well, it's cold, so I have arthritis. My joints don't love me in the winter, and it usually takes me about a month to get acclimated. And I haven't been sleeping enough because we've been so busy. So that's also it. Part of it's my fault, not just my body's. You can use a heat gun to melt the hot glue strings off your project. Just don't get it too close. Oh yeah, that could be catastrophic if you... Usually I just come back in with tweezers, but I like the heat gun idea. Don't tell Sam I'm using one of his pine cones.
It's fine. I'm on to you anyway.
You're on to me and my pine cone stealing?
Mm-hmm.
Get down in your hole. This one's break and rank. Well, now two things are coming out. Oh, now I see why it wasn't coming out. Okay, I need more hot glue. When we run out of hot glue, that means we're done, right? These are the only two sticks we got?
I have more.
Oh. Okay. Let me show you guys this. So from the front, see, we're bringing in, and this is the chippiest one, so that's why I want to keep it pretty farmhouse. I'm thinking, let me see the mat. Where's the mat ones? Yeah, we'll just add a few. See how these matte ones just are a little bit more toned down as opposed to the glitzy glam ginormous deer there. Actually, I have a bigger glitter deer, so don't worry. If you like the glitter deer, we got bigger ones. How's it going over there?
It's going.
You're doing good. So proud of you. People will come to the store. Oh, be careful when you're using them if they have like white spots on them. Like,
I'll trim that off.
okay.
Or I will hit it with a little bit of red.
Just touch it up.
We'll get some
these
carnival
berries-
red. And
Sometimes these berries like to break on you. So yeah, you're right. Just hit it with a little bit of paint. I don't know why I didn't think of that. It's not like I don't do this for a living, paint stuff. All right. I'm just gluing this ball into place here. I forgot that we even had a glue gun. I called Zeb. I'm like, we're going to be using construction adhesive today, but Zeb showed up. Did you
well,
remember
Mariah
glue?
came and she organized our life in here and put everything on the shelves in an organized manner, and I can find all my tools again and all the paintbrushes, and the glue gun was discovered.
Kathy Smith, if you want to see what's in the shop online, you're going to want to follow Jami Ray Vintage or Jami Ray Vintage Lehigh store on Facebook and Instagram. I post pictures. I'll probably go live in the next few days, but I usually use Facebook and Instagram to promote the shop if you want to see what we've got going on. And there are some things in the shop that we are starting to ship, so hopefully it goes well for us and we'll keep it up. Ivy is thebomb.com. She's got to ship some breadboards. Well, one breadboard today and a giant chicken.
I need a little more.
I'm gonna make this pretty from all sides. So I'm gonna put a. Wait, what did you need, sweetie?
The hot glue gun when you're
Oh,
done.
sorry.
No, it's fine.
Is this still plugged in?
Did we unplug it?
I don't know. I felt like I had to squeeze it a little hard, but it could also be because my muscles are not loving me.
Well, we're using it a lot, so it's probably gonna take a second.
Aw, Denise is so cute. She said the class Jamie put on was fantastic. Anyone who wants to go to her next one is definitely worth your time. Thanks, Denise. That was a fun class. I don't do a lot of classes, but That one was definitely awesome. Red fingernail polish or a red Sharpie marker. These are all really good ideas. I like it. Okay.
I like a whole spider web of hot glue gun hairs over here.
It's all right. I'll get tweezers later. Okay, you guys. So this one is done. This is a little bit more classic chippy farmhouse. I use the chippiest Bundt pan for it. Kind of don't want to sell it. But there you go. I think I'm going to put one more.
I'm keeping mine simple, and I'm just going to leave it right here like this. I'm not adding any more.
Oh, okay.
Would you add more?
Yeah.
It's plenty full.
It needs more on the top because you have a lot going down on the bottom.
Maybe I'll add a couple more.
No, you do you, man. We'll put it out there, and somebody that like loves you, which happens a lot, they'll come buy it just because you made it. Because you're a good egg. All right, where's the little snipper dues? Oh, I like that you used the white leaves on that one. It's cute.
So I will add a couple of these. Are you using those matte?
What about the red balls?
Yeah, I'm gonna try the red because it will go with my red berries good. How do you open this?
All right. So you guys, I decided that I wanted this to look good from all angles, so I'm also adding an extra glittered pick to the back, but here's the completed second Bundt pan. So you guys can kind of see the different look between the two Bundt pans. This one, a little more over the top, and this one a little more understated farmhouse. We've got the cranberry burgundy colored. So, all right. Next, well, all right, let's see about doing one inverted. Cut a V in the end of Zeb's ribbon tails. I'm not a V lover. I like them at an angle.
Yeah, I got them trimmed at an angle, but we'll see. We'll see how it all works out.
I recently saw a tip on how to get rid of the streaks from glue gun. They said use a hair dryer. Okay, so a hair dryer or a heat gun, or there was somebody else that said like rub it on something and then that makes it not do it. If you guys have not checked out the website lately at jamirevintage.com, we have all the new IOD molds up, which is pretty exciting. And we are soon going to have a brand new line of milk paint that doesn't chip. And Sweet Pickens and that new line of milk paint are coming out with 12 new colors. We're anxiously waiting to get those. So we will send out an email. I've got a sticker residue here. We'll send out an email as soon as that is up. If you're local, you can pick up the new colors and the new non-chippy milk paint line here at the shop because we do have it in. We just don't have it online because we're waiting on pictures.
Yeah, we don't have the manufacturer branding pictures yet.
Jose Angelica Creo says, I'm trying to catch my breath. I was in the barn feeding my horses. Then I remember Jami and Zeb dropped the hay bales, ran to the house. Can't miss a live video. Hopefully your horses can wait for the rest of their hay, or hopefully they got everything they needed. Oh, April Chippen, new member. Okay, so we have a channel membership. It's $5 a month. April just joined. So make sure that you hit community up. We actually went live yesterday with lots of tips and tricks on markets, grand openings. What else did we talk about?
We talked about, now I can't remember.
Oh,
we did decoupage.
Yeah, show them your decoupage while we're waiting on that. Oh, this looks better, Zeb. The more you fill it out, the more I like it.
I'm going to put some gold on there too,
yeah, no,
even though I have the silver.
So we also have printables that we offer for our channel members every month, and Zeb's going to show you a decoupage project we did live for our channel member live.
So this is the printable on that. You guys remember the orange urn thing?
It is now a farmhouse urn, and he decoupaged this cool farmhouse scene on it.
So this is one of our pictures from France, and just printed out on regular paper in black and white.
Do we have the others so they can see them in color?
Somewhere I have them around here.
Okay.
But anyway, that's you can print up to 100 of those free. So if you're a maker and you want to do a bunch of stuff for a booth, you can.
April says she's not really new. Her card got frozen, and so she had to rejoin.
I was going to say,
she knows all about. I know. I thought she was an old member, but it threw me off. So Jane says that's beautiful. So you're doing a good job.
Can't find the
Although
printouts.
I think I would have done this ribbon so that way it was right side up. Like see how there's.
Well, it's the right side on this side. I ran it through the middle and glued it in. But you're right. I probably should have.
It's okay. So I don't know if I'm going to glue this. I might just put this in.
I'll find those.
Trying something
I'll
out.
find the pictures here in a minute.
Oh, Janet says, love watching the parking lot. One of your employees must have got there. Yep, Jean just parked. Jean just
Yeah.
came in.
We also have the plumber coming this morning. When we wash brushes in the sink, it floods in the bathroom and runs down into the basement. So that's a new development.
That was a lovely call yesterday.
Know how I
Oh,
glue those in?
so this is copper. And I'm not sure how kind of pink rose gold. I'm not sure how I feel about it with these. I definitely don't think I want to do red in there. I don't think this is going to be it for me. All right, Nate, scratch that. This one might get a other treat. Let's try this one. Oh, that's much better. This wasn't doing it for me. Can I see the big deer? Is the new paint good for kitchen cabinets? I've seen old mill paint that was so durable. Yes, you can use them. It's also made for walls. It's called Farmhouse Finishes.
We're missing the most important feature of it.
What?
It is USDA bio-certified.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
it's
can
food
use it
safe.
on like whatever. We're gonna start dyeing the.
I pulled off these because they're cheapy plastic and they cheapen it, but I like these deer, so I'm just gonna have to like put something to cover up the hole there.
I'm gonna use it to start aging like candlesticks and rolling pins and cutting boards. All right, guys, this is about as much as I get here. That's
You're
about,
done good, Zeb. You're done.
that's about as frilly as it goes.
All right, we're gonna cover.
And I'll have to.
this.
You can see what Jamie's talking about. Some of these red berries have popped off. We'll just hit them with like a little red paint or something.
I
do
tried
that
to
right
find
now.
some that weren't like that, but the dollar store selection. Would you grab me a big fat candlestick so we can?
Yeah, I'll grab a
What it
couple.
might look like to. Just putting berries on the top of this deer's head because there were holes from the cheesy plastic antlers that I did not love. So when in doubt, give the. I don't really like that either. I'm suffering here.
You want
Zeb.
to paint these white? So we made these for a pinners conference a long time ago, and then
2 years
for
ago.
pinners conference you have to make like X amount of stuff for the class that you're teaching, and I made like 150
Even if they don't
of
have
them.
signed up, so then you get
And
stuck with them.
like 40 people came to the class, so we have like a ton of these just sitting around. So we're gonna
They love
start
it with
getting
the
them out.
ribbon. Good job, Zeb.
Thank you.
Okay, so we do sell a similar. Do we still sell this fat candlestick on the website, Zeb?
No, it's not on the website. Well, it might be on the website, but I trim them down because these have sat so long without paint on them, they split a little bit, so I just make them smaller.
Yeah, the ones on the website are a little bit smaller than these. Okay. I'm suffering here. This is not. Steer is not cooperating. Hold on, guys. I promise I have crafted before. All right, let's try this again. So if you don't succeed, try again. There we go. I'll hold that. Martha says, let's get some thumbs up for Zeb's beautiful centerpiece. All right, here's another option if you don't want to go hog wild. You can kind of set some things in your Bundt pan. Oops. And flip it right side up. I kind of like the other ones better, I think, but you know. Each their
I
own.
forgot what I was getting.
What are you doing?
Paint. I'm painting.
A little cotton, little Christmas ball situation here.
Oh, I was looking for the pictures. That's what I went to go find.
You got distracted.
I did. Well, I was talking to Jean.
All
I
right,
had something to
I
tell
need
her.
some greenery.
Greenery. There's a bunch still in the bucket over there.
All right, now I got it. I'm floundering, coming up with an idea. Zeb is leaving me. Would be pretty with a tapered candle in the middle. It would be, and I actually think I have one. So we'll look. We'll see if we can find that. I need to like get this deer to stay where I want it. Let's see. We'll watch lots of Debbie's design videos for a few hours. Thank you for introducing her to me. I'm into boho. You could totally boho this. You can pretty much take anything that's farmhouse and boho it by just doing things in bright colors.
Oh, the berries on the top of the deer look good.
Well, because I took off those cheesy plastic antlers, I was like, that definitely indicates dollar store.
So these are the printables from October. We did 2 because they were late, so. And we let people print up to 100 copies. They're pictures from France. Jamie's favorite pic here of this old rusty gate. And then my favorite pic here from the village of Versailles. And this is what's decoupaged in black and white on that urn that I just showed.
Right.
Or canister, we'll call it a canister, it's not an urn. It has like a plastic seal on the top for like holding the flour in or whatever.
So we're gonna paint some of these so when we display them, we can display them kind of heightened. All right, so here's another option. You can just set the items into here and kind of arrange it in a Christmas fashion. I might come back to this one later. I'm stuffing from Creative Block, but I wanted to show you can do them that way or you can do them this way too. All right, let's get some of these. Are you painting those?
I'm gonna start. Do you wanna do them both? Or do you wanna, we have aviary that might look good on there.
Sure. I'll just let you do that. I'm gonna do this other big
Okay.
Bundt pan situation here. So this is another one. This one was $1.52.
So these candlesticks are big. They can almost be used like a cake plate pedestal kind of situation.
So as a channel member, you can go back and watch the older videos, but if you want to, you need to do it soon because we will be pulling them off at the end of the year and selling a compiled version to people that missed out on channel membership but still want to watch all the business videos because we give kind of the behind the scenes. And then we will share a playlist with our existing channel members so y'all can save that playlist and then you'll have them. Since you already paid for it, we don't want you to not get it. Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea of what I want to do for this one. Where are the sticks? Oh, I need a Santa one.
A Santa one?
I wonder if
There's your options.
okay.
I should have painted the top last. I always do that. I paint the top first, and then I gotta touch it a bunch.
I think this one, guys, is going to get the inverted feature because I'm just not digging that one. How about book chapters? Can you go back to the beginning?
The book chapters are all available because they just wouldn't make sense if you didn't have all of them. So those are always all available. October's should be out by tonight because we're almost to the end of October. I was waiting till we got back from France and then we had the grand opening and I just have not finished it. They're pretty rough draft, but I do try to edit them down a little bit. So I'm still working on that and cutting out some of the fluff and making sure all the sentences actually make sense.
All right.
Making sure there's no run-ons, but I'm hoping to have that done by this evening and have that up on the website for you with the link.
I like this
And then
one.
November's will be close on its heels because we usually try to get it out the first week in November, so.
All right, I'm coming back to this one. Does anybody ever do ADD crafting? That's totally my life.
All right, we'll let that dry for a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna do this other one in aviary.
Do you have scissors?
Yep.
Okay. So we're using DIY paint. If you're new to our channel, it's all natural and it's clay-based paint. So that's why you see such great coverage on the first coat. And these are rough; they're not sealed, so you get a little bit of.
Yeah, I'm only doing one coat of paint.
No, I'm
on these.
liking this now. I need to.
Oh, I was gonna do aviary on this one, and I had the white brush in my hand. We're going for it now. Maybe I'll paint another one aviary. I got a whole closet full of them.
Do we have a taper candle in there?
A taper candle,
Yeah, I thought that we did.
like the white
Yeah.
taper.
Yeah, I think we have one over there somewhere. When you're done with that, would you check for me?
Yep. See what I'm talking about? The splits. They kind of split a little bit because they're so big, but we're gonna run with that. I'm not gonna sweat that.
It adds for authenticity.
But I don't like to sell them online because then we ship them and people see the split and they're like, I don't like this. But if you see it here in the store and you like it, that's fine. If you don't like it, you don't have to take it.
We call that informed consent.
Yeah.
Like, they were informed because they saw it at the shop. I do ADD everything. That's my life. What did I do with this? Okay. See if I can get that into this front pan hole. There we go. All right, I'm gonna have to snip those a little. So I think what I needed was just some height to this, and now I'm starting to really like this. And I may have
It
to.
does sit a little lower.
Yeah, I just needed to add some height. Like I had to set it back and then I was like, okay, I'll come back and work with it. And I'm not gluing anything because I'm not committing myself to what I'm doing. But I will glue it eventually once I like it. All right, we're getting there.
Did I miss anything you guys see on the front there?
I'm digging that star. I have to figure out something to do with the Santa, but I think he's gonna go on a bigger bun pen. Has anybody watched my Big Fat Greek Wedding? It's a Bundt. If you haven't watched my Big Fat Greek Wedding, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
Alright, this is Aviary. It's one of the new DIY colors, and I gotta grab another candlestick. Luckily, they're right in the closet here.
Luckily, we have about 1 billion of them, thanks to nobody signing up for our pinners class.
See, the split doesn't really bother me. I don't know why. I don't mind it. Just turn it around to the back and display your stuff, right?
There we go. Okay.
And if these don't sell, they've been in the closet for forever, so like 2 years, so no biggie.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I gotta glue that into place.
Oh, I almost did it again.
That's gonna be tricky.
Glue what into place?
All right, all this is coming out now that I know what I'm doing.
Oh, I would just leave it. Just let it ride in there. That's gonna be a lot of glue.
Don't you worry about it.
I better go get another glue stick.
Oh, Rhonda Finfrock, new channel member. How much am I selling these for? Anywhere from $20 to $25, depending on. This one will be more because I'm filling it up all the way around, so probably like $25. Sorry, you can hear the dings from the. All right, I'm gluing this from underneath. Where's that hot glue bin? There it is. When in doubt, you gotta lay it out and then you glue, because if you commit, you have no idea what you're doing. Is that all the glue stick I have?
I have one more.
Okay, because I'm gonna need that. Thank you, sweetie.
I might have 2 more, but we're at the bottom.
I'm gonna hold this upside down for a hot
I
minute.
got a couple short ones too. We're good. We got lots of glue sticks.
While I'm holding this, I'm gonna trim these bottom ends here so it lays flat.
If you use more than this, you're out of luck.
I don't think I am. I think I'm good. I like the split on the candlestick. I love the crack. Can't get more distressed than that. Split adds character. Can you please put some for sale? Just let everyone know there are splits in them. Yeah, we can. We have like a bunch of them done. So if you guys would like these, we'll get them up on the website today. So check back to.
We might need to put a quantity on them though.
Yeah, we'll put a quantity on how many we have in stock, because
I'm not making more once we run out.
Yeah, if you guys like these, we'll sell them. We sold them for $20 a piece. They're all stained brown. There's no raw ones, so they would only come that way. And we'll sell you what we've got. So we'll throw those up on the website today.
They aren't big though. They're like 7 or 8 inches tall and about 6 across.
Yeah. If you don't know, our website is jamirayvintage.com. I like to say that because inevitably people will be like, what's your website? Most of you guys that have been around for a while, you know. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I gotta wait for like a big glob of glue to dry before I flip this situation over. I'll answer comments. Where can I order the paints? There you go. JamiRayVintage.com. You can pick up a quart is $33 for the DIY. A quart of Sweet Pickins milk paint is $28. And the new Farmhouse finishes will be $28 as well for a quart. And the exciting thing is you can also get milk paint in gallons now. I'm not sure the price on gallons, but it's much cheaper to buy by the gallons. If you're going to use a lot of milk paint, you will want to do that. We're actually using the Farmhouse finishes that's not up yet on our Farmhouse floors.
Yep, that's coming up too. We got to sand those floors and make sure everything looks good and do that. All right, so we've got the big aviary one. This is.
You normally do need 2 coats, but these are raw wood, so they cover in 1 coat.
They're stained, but they're not sealed, so it's pretty raw.
We won't need to do 2 coats on them. 1 coat is good. Brushes do make a difference, but like I said, this is covered in 1 coat because it's raw wood. I like that color for Christmas green. Explain about the Farmhouse finishes. Okay, so Farmhouse finishes is like milk paint in that it comes in a powder, but it doesn't chip and you don't need bond. So I just, stop it.
We played with some yesterday on yesterday's menu.
You can show them. This is painted with Farmhouse finishes, and it's just a little bit softer looking than the DIY.
This is julep.
This is julep, which is a bright green color. That's actually going to come out in a Sweet Pickins color too. Probably not supposed to show you that, but I don't think Sasha watches my lives. Yeah, so there's a bump pan, it adheres to metal. It did chip a little bit, but that's because I was using a heat gun. You can get it to crackle if you use a heat gun while it's drying. And it mixes up a little bit smoother, so I'm excited. I haven't played with it as much as I'd like, but I have done a bunch of stuff in this new julep color because I ordered myself.
See, we got a little crackle where she heat gunned it.
Yeah. So if you enjoy milk paint, but you don't enjoy the unpredictability of it, then the Farmhouse finish is going to be a good option. All right, let's see. If you have any more questions about that, let me know. Brushes do make a difference. I had, let's see, who asked that? Andrea Joseph, but like I said, these are covered so well, not just because of the brushes, but also because of the fact that.
So these are the way these come.
So we'll put these on the website for $20.
And you know, they pretty much all have splits in them. Like they sat around too long without being sealed or anything and they split.
You do have to seal the milk paint. However, if it's not going to be exposed to water and it's not a high use piece, you don't necessarily have to. I have a giant chippy hutch in my living room that I never sealed and it looks amazing. It looks like original paint. So I don't mind it unsealed. So it's kind of
Do
a
we have
personal
any more of
preference.
these? We may have less than I thought.
But if it's a heavy use piece, then you need to seal it, or if it's going to be exposed to water. The Farmhouse finishes, from what I have heard, the Farmhouse finishes doesn't get like as much like water rings and stuff as the milk paint, so we'll see how that goes. All right, now I don't remember how I had this all in here.
Okay, I'm gonna heat gun the tops of these so we can
Okay.
set them on there.
All right. I'm just placing these pine cones in here. Jason says he loves all the shades of green that we use. Thank you. We love green. And so Salty Kiss and Aviary are really fun. We used some Monet's Garden. We did a piece at our class on Monday. Maybe Zeb can show that to you in a minute while I'm putting this together.
Oh, the piece? Yeah, I'll show them in a second. All right, so I'm just gonna heat gun the tops of these so we can set stuff down on them without getting paint transfer.
Zeb, did you take those cutting boards out of the front room?
Yeah, they're not in the front room anymore.
Okay. We sold some cutting boards online, and so we have to take them out of the front room, so that way they don't get sold before we get done being live. That cotton got a little attached there.
All right.
All right, don't.
Are you still,
Yeah, I'm
still
still-
building that one?
Still building that one. You can wet distress those when they get dry though.
I just dried the top.
So I'm not gluing all the pine cones in, I'm just gluing things on the pine cones. Because I want them to stay put. All right guys, I'm gonna show you where I'm at so far with this. We're building some height here in the middle. Got pine cones around the edge. And I love this little Merry Christmas. Look how cute that is. They make some big ones for $1 for the big ones, but they give you a pack of 5, you said? It's 5 in there?
Yeah,
Or
$5.
$1.
I think this would be better. You would almost have to hot glue this with the center. I think it would be better for the upside down ones because it kind of hides the top of the candlestick.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like this one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's way cute. Okay, let me finish this and we can show them what it looks like with these on there.
Okay.
We weren't planning on selling you guys these candlesticks, but you asked. So we'll get those on the website as soon as we're done being live. We'll get pictures.
Also the little trucks. People asked about the little trucks that we had for the in packs of 4. Just the little holiday Christmas trucks. People were using them for ornaments.
I'm moving this deer around the side because it's covering my Merry Christmas situation.
Are you just booking those in?
Yep. Would you let Jean know if anybody wants those cutting boards that we will take names and we will make more of them for them?
Yeah, I'll go tell
Because
her.
I bet those people that are here this morning were here for that, so I want them to know that they'll be able to get them. Sorry guys, we're going a little long. I'll show you this in a minute. And,
They got 6 minutes.
oh, we got 6 minutes. Okay.
Ta-da! I guess it works okay. You just, if you had a little kid come and bump them, it would knock them right off.
Well, you
Because they're
could,
kind of just balanced.
yeah, they'd be fine.
Actually, I don't hate it. It's kind of like this fun cascade dome look.
No, it's good. It's good. This is all good. I'm having so much fun, Zeb.
Yeah?
Yeah, it makes me almost want to buy Christmas presents, almost.
Almost. It's a little early for that. I don't want to have to hide them from the kids.
I'll put them at the farmhouse in the basement. My kids are already giving me their Christmas list. I'm like, look, put it in the Amazon cart. Okay. So here's the one that I did the flip side, guys. And then there's the one where they have coming poking out the top. And if I had more time, I would do one, and maybe I'll show you guys on the social media. Let me show this up close. That's cute. I love it. All right, if I had more time, I would do one this way with stuff in it and like make it into a hangable wreath. So maybe actually this one might be better because it's not as deep. But this one, and it already has the hook on it, so this is the perfect one to do stuff down on the bottom. Where's my Santa? Picture a little Santa in there, and then some stuff coming out the side. Oh, Santa's falling. I'm trying to show them.
You lost Santa.
I'm trying to show them if they use it to hang upside down. Anyways, picture this with some Christmas stuff in it hanging up like that. So anytime you find a button pan with a little hanger on it.
Well, and even if it doesn't, you could always just put like some ribbon or some twine. I had the twine out here in case we needed it. Uh-oh.
I bet you I could probably put this one together.
That way you can just hot glue this to the back of the bump pan and make a little.
Did I get any silver Christmas ornaments? I don't think I did.
I didn't see any silver. You got the
I don't
gold
think
and
they had
the red.
All right, let's see if I can put this
I
one
was a
together.
little surprised because you usually don't spring for gold, although gold is making a comeback.
It is making a comeback, so I'm gluing this Santa in here. I'm committing to him.
Everything was silver, silver, silver for, that was a lot of hot glue.
Well, I gotta get it down into the button pan.
His plastic head is too big.
That's all right, Santa, you're gonna fit. All right, so we got Santa going on.
You may
here.
need to hot glue like a pine cone, or since we didn't have the floral foam or whatever it is, that would probably work better.
What else do I put in here? What else we got?
I have a bunch of these red berry picks left.
But what about? No, that's a little too much. But yeah, give me those red berry picks, will you please? Actually, yes.
The red or the
Burgundy?
burgundy ones?
Nope, red, because his hat's red.
His hat's red, matches hat.
All right, we'll do this one. Where's my little tweezers? I have been crafting too much because look at my display. It says it's buffering, not on our end.
Oh,
So
sorry.
if it's buffering, pop out and pop back in.
All right.
Zeb, can you?
Are you trying to cut them all at once?
Yeah.
I don't think that these side cutters can handle that.
All right, those turned out great. Love that one. If you give height, lose half the pine cones. I think the Santa would be cute on a wreath. Yeah, we're
So
gonna
how long
make,
have we been at this? An hour, and we've got 4.
yeah.
And it probably would have been faster, not on a video,
Oh gosh, I'm
because
breaking stuff.
we go quick on when we're not like showing stuff.
Where's those snippers again?
I got 'em right here.
Actually, I'll use this. Hold on.
Yeah, that works better for the tags.
Okay. Good in there, sorry. This is what happens when I decide to throw one more in.
I'm sorry, I'm a little quiet. I'm sitting here thinking about all the stuff I need to go pick up before I get started work today over at the farmhouse. Oh, we almost forgot.
Oh, we're gonna show you guys, while I finish this up, Zeb's gonna show you the dresser we did in our class.
So this is the dresser that Jamie and Debbie painted. And it's got little black dress. We used the stencils on it. They used, what is it, Salty Kiss and Tarnished Pearl.
Yes.
And then IOD knobs with the knob topper stamp.
There we go. Now that I'm cooking with peanut oil. Oh, goodness.
But fun project there. They did a lot of paint blending. They had the spray gun out with the water, and
Oh, we got all kinds of creative with that one. That one was fun. We had no idea what we were doing until we got started. Kind of evolved, and the paint finish turned out amazing. Debbie even got out the palette knife. So, hold on, Santa's beard got a little. I'm almost done. I need the map.
oh, you can cut that.
No, I need the mat balls.
Oh,
I'm gonna get, somebody's gonna be like, that's not safe to cut like that. Okay, I'm almost there.
you had the scissors and you didn't even cut the package of it all the way.
Just don't Okay, getting there. We are not leaving until.
Alright, so these with the candlestick pedestals would probably be closer to like $40.
Well, we just sell, do we sell them together?
Or separate, I don't know.
Yeah, I would just sell them separate. Just stage them like that, and then that gives people the option. Do they want this? Because these are going to be more. These painted, these are going to be like $29.95 for these big fat candlesticks.
Well, we still gotta distress them and seal
Yeah.
them.
Because I mean, they take about 2 seconds. All right, we're getting there.
Here, I'll show you these up close again.
Well,
Oops, I got the camera all wonky when I reset it down. Sorry, guys. Did we miss a channel member, or did I miss it while I was off doing
I
stuff?
think I said hi to the new channel member. Okay, here's another one. There we go. Okay, guys. Here's another one. I might add some ribbon and zhuzh it up, but we've got this cute little Santa that's a hanging one. So there's a lot of options with Bundt pans. Don't pass them up at your thrift store. And I bet you anything, the Jami Ray Vintage group on Facebook is gonna have way better ideas than this, because you guys always see our ideas and run with them. If you have not signed up or joined the Jami Ray Vintage Facebook group, go ahead and look up Jami Ray Vintage group on Facebook. We have about 15,000 members.
It's the place for you guys to share all your projects so we can see them.
Lots of good inspiration. Definitely hit up the dollar store. Visit JamiRayVintage.com for the paint that we used today. And if you want to purchase some of these big fat candlesticks, we'll get them up in the next few hours.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you tomorrow. Farmhouse videos coming.
Love you guys. Bye.